Never a dull moment on the City Pigeons podcast, episode 128.
Look
down
at
the
us.
shore.
Look at us down the shore.
How did we do it again? I don't know. It looks like we got some blue light, some white light. Look, I try to make this the best thing
Jesse, you
ever. And we had it on the rooftop for the Goodheart deck. And you know what? Mother Nature got in the way. Can't have all the equipment getting wet. So here we are under the carport. This is called the carport, guys. I don't know why. Is that a thing? We kind of made it up. The carport.
You port your car underneath it.
So
that's
it's
why.
not a thrilling
like
background.
at the Casbah?
No, that's what they call if it's not enclosed like a garage, it's a carport.
Okay. I'm glad we ironed that out.
Yeah.
Look, it's not the most compelling visual. We were hoping to be up on the roof with the sunset, but you know what? You got to roll with the punches. That's how we do on the City Pigeons podcast. And most importantly, we are here down the shore, not only for the annual shore episode, but to celebrate the birth of one of our most esteemed panelists, one Mark Goodheart. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mark Goodhart's birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, Mark Goodheart.
Mark, do you have a birthday statement prepared?
Oh,
Yeah, you don't get to
an
be
abbreviated one?
this old and have this much fun without staying nimble like we did to move from the roof down here.
You're right. You got to be nimble. And we're not going to even go there with your age. I know you might
great
not want to
advice.
put it out there. Barely.
What, that he's the oldest one here?
Well, we're not going to,
Okay.
look, we're having fun. We hope you're having fun. Doesn't matter how old everybody is. All right.
We're
let's
all
just
freaking old. We're all
let's just have
on
a good time.
status,
Let's have a good time.
OGs. It doesn't matter.
Now,
Tom's a grandfather.
I am a
We're all
grandfather.
washed. How about that? We're
I-
all
that's-
washed.
that trumps
was
any
totally
age.
unnecessary.
Rocky B-ball. We all know Rocky B-ball is super washed. My apologies.
Tom's a gilf.
All right. So, fellas, look, we know this shore episode is an annual celebration of the summer. Now, we typically do this in the start of the summer. We're kind of doing it at the end, which is a little weird.
It's been busy.
So maybe we need to reflect on how the summer has gone. We need to share some things. I tried to get a studio audience, but they're not. They're standing off very strangely to the side. And I told them for every 20 viewers that joined in, they were going to have to take a drink. We turned in a drinking
Where are we at right now?
I don't know. I
81?
mean, we need to ramp this up.
Where do you see that number?
83?
It's up there, and they're not
Oh, yeah,
buying
yeah.
in. They're being standoffish,
85,
and that's
86.
fine. But
Trev
we
should
keep this
not
going.
have to drink because
So wait,
he's
for
been eternal.
every
And he was
viewer
again
there was
our
supposed to
tech.
be a shot?
Not
AV
every
assistant.
viewer.
Oh, every 10.
Not every viewer.
Every
No,
20. So
not
we're almost
every
at
viewer.
100. So 5 shots each
Drink
person.
up.
Yeah, and we had like upwards of 600 or more recently. So if we can get it up there,
Get
we're gonna have
ready.
some consequences to be paid. Where's Fink? Fink, if you're listening, can you tweet out that for every 20 viewers that join, the studio audience is gonna have to drink, and then maybe it'll ramp it up. Thank you, Fink, if you're watching, which we know you aren't, but we love you. See what happens, guys. You have any comments on Fink and his absence?
Who?
They still make it?
Persona non
Listen,
grata.
Best
The man
ability
works an honest
is
job.
availability.
I guess he just
I actually
wait a minute.
No,
His
you know what?
name's on the company, man.
You know what my
Yeah.
thought is? Actually, I'm so happy for him and his family that their business is so busy in the dead of summer right now.
Hell yeah.
That's what my initial reaction was.
That's
I'm
what
just
he's
so
just
happy for
leading.
them.
He's leading you to believe. It is August. That business is not as busy
Tom is
as
calling
any
BS.
other time.
Listen,
Wait.
my man is working.
He's
Look,
not even in the remote?
Yeah, by the
what's
way,
that? What is that?
That's squirrel.
Mark,
We got
your
squirrel
cousin,
down there.
Michael Spears, is in the chat. Happy birthday,
Hell yeah.
cousin Mark. Love that.
Love it.
Hey, if you're
Thank
watching,
you.
get in the chat, harass us. I do want to address the elephant in the room. As you guys know, there's a certain podcast that has been popular with a certain Hall of Fame center for the Eagles. Not Hall of Fame yet. Jason Kelsey. New Heights tonight. They're coming on with Taylor Swift. They're going to break the internet. We know that.
Who?
If you're watching this instead of watching Taylor Swift on New Heights, respect.
yeah.
Tay-
Shout out to you.
I mean,
Tay-Tay-
we could have had Taylor, but that's such an easy thing to get viewers. Like
Cliche at this point.
it's really bottom feeding stuff.
Wait.
We don't
Do you think
that
people
here.
are really watching that live, or are they just coming back for the clips and stuff on the internet?
Now, Rock?
Our
see, this
true
is where-
listeners are watching
Rock, you're
live.
underestimating
Yeah,
the power.
But you got to understand something. They don't
Yeah, I don't
put
know.
episodes live. They don't do that. They
Oh.
film them, then they have people who are paid to make them special in post production. Then they put them out. So they put their clips out first. Tonight is the first time you can see the whole episode.
Oh,
Right. But people who are watching us, they're the real ones. We love you guys. I'm not talking any shit on Kelsey. You know, that's my guy. I'm not going to say anything about him, but we're happy you're here. Taylor, she doesn't need any more press. She's going to be fine. It's going to be
I'm
good.
not gonna lie, I'm watching it on my phone over here.
You're watching. What did Tay say? Oh my gosh. No, seriously, if you're tuning into this, we appreciate you. Look, we know it's an interesting time.
Maybe that's where all the kids are. You think they're watching that one?
Yeah, I'm definitely the kids. We're losing the lower half of the demographic, the older side. By the way, we got a special thing going on here. Brady, can you make that make sense for me real quick before I add it to the stage? We got the Brady Cam. Look, this guy's right here. This is the Brady Cam. Our friend Squirrel with the Brady Cam.
I love
He's
it.
showing you how this goes. We got our crew in here. Yeah, you think we don't got the studio on? Look at this, baby.
It's
Yeah, look,
freaking
he's
me
gonna eat
out.
pizza.
It's freaking
hey,
me
wait,
out.
studio audience, are you guys ready to drink when the viewers come in? Let's go. Because, guys, I hate to tell you, we're up to 167. All right,
This is like Inception.
I'm going to remove the Brady Cam real quick. Listen, we're up to 168. I need who has access to the Pigeons account? Where's Fink?
I do.
All right, someone needs to tweet out for every 25 viewers that add into the podcast. The studio audience is going to have to drink. Even Nev is going to have to drink a little sip off her sippy cup, and that's how
So
we're
if you
going to
do the math, they should be up to what?
it's
7,
hard.
8.
Well, I didn't
They
know
should be up
what
to 8
increment
shots.
to use.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
said
they should be
25.
8 or 9.
Should be an
Drinks so that they're not paying attention. It's pathetic.
We'll
Mark
force
left.
them later.
Mark left.
Yeah,
It's his
what the hell
birthday. He's got to entertain.
You know what? I really miss Ocean City. I came down here. I did like a little personal tour of my parents' old place before I got here. I went to Mac and Manco's on 12th Street. I was going to get a couple slices, but I'm fat,
Whole
so
pie.
I got a whole pie, shoved it in the back seat to hide it from everybody.
Yep.
I
But
love that's good shame. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I mean,
that's
hold
good
on,
work.
hold
That's
on.
nice
You
work.
fat
Wait, let me ask you a
bullshit.
question. So you
How
went.
many times have you gone back to the back seat today during the day to eat a
Zero,
slice?
actually zero, because I knew you were.
I am so interested in exploring the thought processes that go into this kind of stuff. So you're thinking, all right, I'm coming down Ocean City. It's a place that I love.
When in Rome.
Got to get Manco and Manco. You know what? Let me go with the full pie. But then you're like, I know I'm not eating the full pie, so I'm going to stash something. Can you talk me through your mentality and like where you're at right now in terms of the pizza?
It was a total. Well, here's the thing. I called when I was on the Parkway. I called Manco, and Manco's on 12th Street, but their 12th Street on the internet, it sends you to 9th Street.
It's
So
just
2 times I called 9th Street. She's like, "Hello, 9th Street." I go, "Actually, what's 12th Street's number? Because this is what it says." She goes, "Oh
it's
my
probably
god."
part of the tax.
She goes, "Oh
fraud.
my god, so many people do this." She goes, "You know what? Give me the order, and I'll just send it down to 12th Street." I go, "Girl, you're like an angel." She was my Manco angel.
They
Manco
report
Angel.
no sales from 12th Street is basically
Yeah,
what's
exactly.
happening.
Everyone needs a Manco Angel.
It was almost out of like I was
Out of body?
No, I was getting here late, so it was either go to
Honestly,
Manco's
buddy,
on
you were
12th
right on
Street.
time.
What do you mean? You came in like 1 o'clock.
Dude, you
No,
gotta get it.
but here's my thinking. I could either sit on the bench at Manco's, get 2 slices, and enjoy myself, and get here an hour later, or I could just grab a pie, get in the car, eat 2 slices on the way here, and have a good time. So
All right.
I chose that. But here's the
So
weird
they're
thing.
in your car right now?
Yeah, a whole, 6 slices out of 8.
Ooh.
are-
Taking them
are
back
in
to
the
your
back seat
kids
of my
and
car.
family.
No, we're gonna heat
No,
that
I'm
up
gonna
later.
eat them.
Oh,
How
It's
do you
like-
think that did in the heat today during the
It
day?
did great.
Kept it
It's good.
fresh.
It cooked it more.
Oh, that's right. And they do undercook sometimes.
But here's the thing I love about Ocean City and what I miss about it, right? I'm waiting in line, and the guy behind me, after I tell them, I placed an order for pickup, they send it through to 9th Street because they don't care. It's just the next pie comes out is yours. I mean, it's not like they're really. So I went there.
just
There's
making pizza all
There's
day.
a guy behind me. I swear to God, he was 75 years old. Must have came off the beach, no shirt, and he had one of those bull ring nose rings in his left nipple. It was like a gauge, like it was thick. And I was like, "What is going on here?"
No kink
like,
shaming.
I mean, do whatever you want. I mean, I don't care. But he was an out of shape 75-year-old man with a big giant nipple ring in his left nipple.
Just the left.
Just the left.
Were you
No-
like, I must be back in Ocean City?
No,
like
well,
this makes all the sense in the
I never
world.
I
That's
never
a
seen
family
that in Ocean
resort,
City
though.
before.
Yeah,
But
that's Wildwood.
what I tried to do is while I was waiting for my pie to get done, I tried to snap a picture of it, but then it was getting really awkward because I was like this with and like pretty much up to the guy's nipple, and I couldn't get his face. So I was like, I don't just want to take a picture of a guy's nipple. I need the whole, you need to see how old he is and.
So that brings
Bring
up
the
an
Brady
interesting
cam up
point.
for the celebrity
Sorry,
audience.
I'm
No.
sorry I shared that.
I actually have a question for you guys who
But it
Hold
freaked me out, man.
Hold on.
Like, what's this guy doing?
All right, so I just want to like bring to attention, we got a couple celebrities that entered into the fray. We got our man DJ Durag. He's in. Yeah, listen. DJ Durag's in the house.
That
We got
is not
Tall
DJ
T,
Durag.
Squirrel, Radical, Fick. I mean, these are some of the legends.
Legend.
Brady, show Fick for a little bit. There he is. Show
He's a
T.
humble. He's a humble.
Let's go. All right. Brady came out.
Legend.
All
Finally
right.
got the kids in there.
So
Back
I
to
do
it.
have a question about this, especially for you guys that.
I didn't
Dude.
take a picture of this man's nipple.
No, I get it.
But you were trying to.
I was trying to.
Right.
Okay.
And so my question is like, you guys, especially who do a lot more of this, more regular posting, if you will.
Like we don't go to Safari to post on Twitter, you mean?
Right.
Got it.
So I actually yesterday had to go investigate this case at a restaurant, and I had to show up sort of all stealth and take pictures of it. No, but my question is, I was very self-conscious that people were seeing me taking pictures. But to your point, though, Meech, I don't think anyone's watching you. Like, I know you feel awkward, and I felt awkward, but like, do you think anyone's actually paying
No.
attention?
Nobody. But it's just how it's my mentality. It's my.
Ladies and gentlemen, this
Right.
episode is brought to you by the Goodheart firm.
You don't want to get caught taking pictures
Yeah.
of people without their knowledge. So
Totally.
it's inherently feels grimy, little grimy to begin with. I would have tried to say
I really didn't
same
need
thing.
a picture of this, but I just knew like not
Thank
many
you.
people would
Listen,
believe
guys, sometimes you just get a natural segue, and this is one of those times. Okay, so yesterday I went to the Eagles training camp, which is a fantastic experience. If you get the chance to go, they've got like I think 12 or 15 of the practices where you can go to the NovaCare, and you're like super close to the players. It was amazing. I was lucky enough to be down there, got a credential, brought my boy down. He's going to remain nameless for purposes of this conversation. So I brought my boy down there, and speaking of taking pictures surreptitiously, I'm down at training camp, and I'm trying to act professional. You know what I mean? Because I know a decent amount of people down there, shaking hands, kissing babies, whatever. But then I'm looking out of the corner of my eye. Who rolls up? D-Jack is there. D-Jack rolls up, and I'm like, damn, D-Jack. I look to the right.
Was Vic there too?
I look to the right. Michael Vick is there.
Awesome,
and by the
man.
way, the best.
Aren't they supposed to be coaching a
That's
team?
what I'm thinking.
They're
Why are they
coaching
coaching?
They're recruiting right
Listen,
now.
What the hell are they doing there?
Mark,
They play in 2 weeks.
if Dion taught us anything, it's that the power of the marketing and the content is also part of the coaching the team.
Fair
you
enough.
can't just coach the team. You got to go out and see the people. Anyway, these guys are there. I'm like, this is amazing. I'm like, I got to try to get a picture. They're hanging out with Big Dom. I'm like, dude, if I can get a Deshaun, Big Dom, Vic picture, I'm in. But they tell you there, they don't want you to use your phone. Like the guys, like, if you need to use your phone, you got to turn around. So you can't get all, like filming them. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to let this slide a little bit. It's all good. So I'm hanging out, and my buddy's there, and, he hasn't been to this kind of scenario before. And by the end of it, we got these passes to kind of like get on the field. And so we're like right up on the players. And he's like, let me get
Taking
this pick.
nipple
Let me get
pics.
this pick, And it's funny to me because it's like there's these kids. He wanted a pic of Saquon Barkley. I'm like, yo, just chill. Like stand behind him. Saquon is like literally signing autographs for kids. One of them is like a kid who is disabled. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, that's nice. I'm like, listen, just stand behind him when he turns around. So he turned like my boy asked him for a pic, and he kind of like leans over like this, like kind of like half willing, like we snapped it. You know what I mean? But it was interesting because then he goes on to get pics with like he got Jalen Carter, he got Zach Bond, he got who's the other guy I'm thinking of? Can't remember. Oh, Michael Vick.
Mike Vick.
But every time he asked the guy, it was like kids, and then the guy turned around and it was an adult, and they were like, like I guess I'll do it. Anyway, so this led me to think I want to have this conversation with
Who
you
was
guys.
this again?
I can't tell you who this is.
So classified.
No, it's classified information. Yeah. So here's the thing. I want to have
It
this
was
conversation
Fink.
with you guys. No, it wasn't Fink. I did see DK out there, though. Shout out to the greatest media reporter that's out there as
DK?
far as we know. Sideline reporter extraordinaire. Boom. Okay. But here's the conversation. When you are in certain areas and you are a full-grown adult, what is the process or what's the regulations here on
You can't.
Tommy's been in a lot of these situations. Tommy, I want to understand what's your take on this?
You have to, not to sound like an ass, but you have to act. Part of the reason why we get this privilege of getting that access is people know that we're not going to act like children.
That's right.
And you can't compromise that, man.
Yeah.
That's why people are comfortable giving you that kind of access.
But what about when you have your homie
I've
with
even
you
know- I've told
and
the
he's
kid-
like on the borderline and you're like, you don't know how to dial it back.
You got
know what I mean?
to rein him in, man. You got to
Tough.
rein him in. Because I've had the kids down there and the same thing.
Well,
in
the kids are
in
different.
the family tent, but still, like you gotta keep a line. There has to be.
We had a
some-
very strict no autograph rule at the Hall of Fame. Like it was in all the things we got with the stuff. They're like, if you ask for autographs, your pass will be taken away.
I like that.
And
Yeah.
Ben, we're at the parade, and all of a sudden Ben like left us and is up front and he's with these other kids, and all of a sudden the end he comes up and he's like, yo, this kid gave me a ball and he got like 5 autographs. And I'm like, oh my God, dude, you're gonna get these passes taken away.
But see, I like
he's
that.
a kid.
I like that where they set clear expectations. Like I like the fact that at camp they're like, don't use your phone. And I get it. We can't be taking video of Jalen Hurts with a new secret play, whatever. They don't want that content getting out. Totally understand that. You got to manage expectations. But everybody acts different in different situations. We've all geeked out a little bit. You know what I mean? 100%. I'll give you an example. I'll tell you a story one time. I was up in British Columbia. This is a wild story. And I was at this place. And to make a long story short, I'm leaving. This is like a Brady knows what I'm talking about. Up in the hills. I'm leaving, and there's a helicopter coming in, and I'm walking out of this place, right? I'm leaving. It's my time to go. And I see somebody get out of a helicopter, and they're walking towards me, and I see pajama pants. I'm like, who the hell is flying into this place in pajama pants, right? And it's crazy because the helicopter's close, and everybody's kind of ducking down, and they're coming in, you're getting out. And as I'm going out, and these people are coming past, I look up, and dead eye lock Woody Harrelson in pajama pants in British Columbia. And we passed like this. And me and every one of the guys looks at each other. But at that moment, I knew I wasn't stopping and going back and asking for an autograph. I was like, I'm just going to have to be content with the fact that I just locked eyes with Woody Harrelson. And his eyes said to me, I'm in pajama pants. I'm in British Columbia. I'm going to have the week of my life. I'm a celebrity. And it's fantastic. That's what I saw.
And that's better than the autograph.
Exactly.
Who wants an autograph from Woody Harrelson anyway? What are you going to do with that?
You shouldn't be asking for autographs, period. I think that's a firm.
You think?
As you should not be wearing a glove to a game.
Okay. I have a Shane Victorino World Series jersey. I think it's from 09, which is salty. But like, can I get him to sign that?
Well, you have a relationship with him. It's different.
So it's different.
I'm talking about the guys that show up to the
early
to batting
shows.
practices and
the
all
last time I
creeps.
saw Shane, actually, it seemed like he was going to ask for Jesse's autograph.
Yeah,
so.
damn. We got to get him in here. We absolutely got to get him in here. Beautiful.
Friend of the pod.
Yeah, look, legend. Look, we're Bronco Bar adjacent right now. Okay, guys, we couldn't make it into the Bronco Bar, so we're adjacent. I just want to point out.
We actually got kicked out of the Bronco Bar.
Yeah. Everybody was
rowdy.
like, we got to move it, And I'm like, yeah, guys. And you know what? It's raining out here, so I feel justified in my decision. Now, I want to say this. Guys, we're at 352. We're at 352.
That's a lot of shots.
And I haven't seen a thing indicating that the studio
see
audience
that baby drink.
is drinking. And guys, you know what? At this point, I didn't choose like a great interval, but like you're just gonna have to like drink for the sake of it because we're at 352.
And
We
while
said-
you're at it, pour 4 of the
we
5
said
of us
20.
here a shot of it.
Come on, Diz. Come on up. Diz can get in the back. We love the Diz. All right. So here's the
Case
deal.
Azul.
Whatever you want to drink, fix
It's like the Batman enemy.
All right. So,
Azul.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, we digress.
Yeah.
Short episode.
They
128.
digress. I don't.
I'm looking at my notes. All right. I don't have a lot of Eagles stuff. They're practicing with the Browns. I did see Nakobe Dean doing some sprints. That was nice. Who's
I
in
saw
the
that
chat?
Shador
Happy
got hurt.
birthday. Yeah, was that Andy?
Andy Brown.
Yeah.
Downtown Andy Brown. Thank you, buddy.
Andy Brown, legend.
Anytime there's a birthday shout out, drink.
You got to drink for that. No doubt about it.
Why are we making the studio audience drink, but we're not making ourselves drink?
Well,
I don't think you guys need any assistance. You don't need any nudging.
I just drank.
You're doing fine on your
Tom's
own.
over here just shaking his head, and I appreciate that.
Yo, I do have a question. I'm just going to leave this out there for the rest of the pod, and if no one can answer it, then that's
Is this
cool.
trivia?
It's a little bit of trivia.
Uh-oh.
My outfit
Oh, boy.
tonight, it represents something, and it has to do with the shore and life, and that's all I'm gonna leave it at.
Represents the
frick
Eagles and
does
the
that
Phillies.
All right, so he's got a Phillies maroon button down. That's nice, by the way. That's like an island
is sweet.
themed.
He's
I
got,
like
he's
that.
got the surfer. He's got the little sun.
put
the
his hat on.
sunrise.
The Dave
Why did he
Parker
put the hat
necklace.
on? I got nothing, man.
It's got to be some color shit. What's it? Christmas, man?
Christmas
We'll
in
find out in a little while.
August.
We'll find out in a little while.
All right, let's move on. Mark, we'll get to that. If anyone can answer the question in the chat, you will win
I have
one
no idea what you're talking
City
about.
Pigeons t-shirt. All right, I got to listen, guys. I got to get to the Phils real quick because no doubt with the trade deadline and the signing of the Durantula. Huge injection of energy.
Duran
Wait,
Duran.
who's the Durantula?
Duran
Don't
Duran.
even. Just stop.
Oh.
Is it,
You're
it's the
playing
pit-
dumb.
no, it's the pitcher, right?
Yeah.
All
Don't
right.
play dumb.
I didn't know he was called
I don't
Durantula.
want you to play dumb.
Really?
No, I didn't know he was called
You didn't
Durantula.
see his intro?
I
With
saw
the-
his
with
intro,
the-
but I didn't
with
know.
the tarantula.
Nah, I didn't see all
crawling
that.
across the
Listen,
citizens.
I'm all
Only
about
Durantula
you.
I
Listen,
know is like
Rock,
Kevin
I'm all about
Durant.
you.
Well, he stole the nickname
Look,
because
man, hold
Durant
up.
didn't like that nickname, so he
Listen,
stole it from him.
The Rocky on baseball thing, I get it. Like you don't really know about baseball. That's funny, but
But
if
no,
you don't
I was
know who
making
the
sure it was
Durantula is, we
the.
might
I
have to
didn't know
pull your
that was
card.
his nickname.
You didn't know. You're not paying any attention.
I am paying attention.
Pathetic. We can't
I
trust
knew.
you.
I knew it was the guy.
Anyway, the point is this: if you watch the Phillies since the trade deadline, there's
4-0
clearly
Reds.
been an injection of energy, and it's mostly from the Durantula, who, by the way, comes in and throws absolute gas. I was thinking about this, right?
Gasoline.
A couple nights ago, I'm just dying for the game to be a couple runs so we can come in. And I thought to myself, what did we do before him? Like, we were like, I guess maybe like Kirkring will close the game. I mean,
Right, yeah.
how tenuous a position was that? And now we got this guy who comes in and throws gas. I mean, it's a totally different scenario. Like, it has transformed the team and their confidence. They know if they're winning a game,
So much so they haven't been hitting the last 2 games.
they haven't been hit. No. Okay.
It actually went from worrying about the bullpen to now I'm worried about the starting pitching.
All right. So we're going to get there. What'd you say the score was? 4-0?
4-0
Phils. Reds.
I got a question, real quick.
Do they have to play the Durantula if he were to come in Cincinnati since they made Kyle Schwarber throughout the first pitch?
Interesting. They are pandering, but I don't think they will. Rock, what's your question?
It's actually twofold, right? So, how old is this guy, Durantula?
We have him under contract for another
No,
2
no,
years.
how old is he?
29 years old.
Not
so
old.
the guy that he was the pitcher for, I think it was Cincinnati. He was the closer, tall black dude. He used to throw a lot of
Chapman?
Aroldis
was
Chapman, lefty.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's been on
Boston
8
now.
teams since then.
Okay,
But
so,
he still throws that hard. And
I
he
don't
never
know.
had
Rock
arm
knows
amazing.
all the
Yeah.
black dudes. I mean,
nah,
respect,
so
dude.
I'm trying to figure this
It's
out. Right?
actually amazing that he is still throwing gas.
He
So
should not
how
even be in the league.
effective was that guy in like the long term? Like, was he like a good guy for like a year or two? Was he like,
He's still playing, isn't
he's
he?
still
and he's
in
still
the-
like very
with the
effective?
Red Sox.
He's
one of the
always
best
been
closers in the game.
effective,
Yeah.
but he's also had control problems at times.
Right.
And I will also say this: his fastball is gas, but it's flatter
Yeah.
than
Doesn't move.
Tarantulas.
Exactly.
It
Okay.
doesn't move as much. Now he's a lefty, so he gains some advantage there.
Right.
And it's all sort of in the soup, but control has been a little bit of a problem for him over his career.
So somebody like that. So here's my question. So someone who like can throw the ball that fast, like I know it's got to be impossible to hit that. They're very effective for a very long time. If they can,
Well,
if you can keep
depending on
throwing that
injury.
hard, if you can keep throwing 100 miles an hour, you can pitch for a long time.
okay.
Verlander's been pitching for 20 years, and he's still throwing mid-90s.
Okay.
And he,
So this dude,
And
He's
could,
probably
Chapman's
the best
40, 41
current-
now.
so this guy could potentially
He was a
be
closer, at least.
the closer for the Phillies for a long time to
Probably
come.
3 to 5
Yes.
years.
Now,
Okay.
I will say that guys that throw that hard, higher likelihood that they have arm trouble and break
Okay.
down and don't throw that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 'Cause I was
Yeah.
like, I remember this guy Chapman, but I don't remember seeing
He
anything
never got
from
hurt.
him. Okay, all right, cool.
And he's still pitching as good as he.
And he's like
always did.
40 something years old. Is what you're
40,
saying?
No,
41, I think.
Nah, he's probably in his
He had some
late
suspension issues, I think, as well.
Here's the
for some-
Grady cam.
Yes.
Grady Cam is live, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, let's go.
37. You were close.
Oh, no.
That was a nipple
Hey now.
Charlie. They'd be better if they were Pierce, buddy.
with a
All right.
gauge.
Oh, the kids. Say hi, kids. Yeah, City
Oh,
Pigeons is for the children.
yeah.
Just
Dude,
like
Was there
Wu-Tang.
not a StreamYard link sent out for this
I
episode?
can't wait till these
Yeah.
kids hear my.
Where's the missing link from the?
Well, he has it.
The children. We should bring them in for that.
He has it.
can learn a lot.
We're going to see. Okay, so look, we agree. Huge infusion of energy. The team obviously is psyched about it, but we have
I'm
hung our
psyched.
hat all year on starting pitching, and we are seeing in Luzardo and in Suarez really
And Wheeler.
suspect outings, and then Wheeler has shoulder. Like, here's
He's
my
given up
question.
like 8 homers since the All-Star break.
Meech,
I think.
is the baseball season just too long to expect that a pitcher is going to be good the whole way?
Yeah, I mean,
In today's baseball season,
kind of, but I
No.
mean, listen, you know, it just comes down to the postseason. It's a crapshoot. Just get in there. Who gives a shit?
411, 411. There's got to be a lot of drinking going on out there, folks.
Wow. 411, 413.
If you're listening, tell your friends. Let's get up to 800. We want to see
yeah.
bodies hit the
No
floor
one's
in here.
listening.
We want the ambulance. No, that's just ridiculous.
I don't think these people are cooperating.
I
This is
know.
a dry.
We
Ta-
can't.
this is a dry
This is a dry
family
town.
resort.
You're right.
There's a lot of
And
kids
we're on
here,
here
man. We want the
promoting-
kids drunk.
You're right, Tom. I was trying to make it something everyone could participate in. Yeah.
We're gonna get a.
Hey, I'm here for the Phil's game.
They're
Hold on,
losing.
Brad.
hold on. I see something happening behind me. Something's going
Brad
on
cam.
there. Hold on. Brad
Brad
cam. Look at the Brad
cam.
cam.
Oh, here comes the bird.
Oh, the numbers on there. Oh my God, the numbers on there.
Happy birthday, dear Heart. Happy birthday to you. Braddy Cam locked in.
Let's
All right,
go.
here he goes.
No disguising how old this
Here he
guy
goes.
is
He's
now.
saying some sort of prayer.
What are you, Catholic now?
He's saying some sort of prayer. He's praying
Yo,
He
to.
looks, he looks like he's about to
No,
receive
is
communion.
this an out of office message in the works? I think it is, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh, he's kumbayaing. Look at this.
This is a fucking.
This is bizarre.
The candles
This
went
is
out already,
bizarre. All right.
Hell
Wow.
yeah.
Thank you, Mark.
dude. That was a serious one, bro.
Can you get a shot of the cake? Like get the sand. We got the grass.
All
we
right,
got the
Brady
water.
Cam, ISO
That-
Shout
shot.
out, shout out to Avery, my
that was
my oldest
that was
daughter,
Avery, Mark's
who
daughter.
decorates cakes
Decorated.
at Alamode Ice Cream Parlor. Shout out Alamode.
Alamode.
Where's Jamie at? The biggest customer. And
Jamie.
well, no, he's actually not the biggest customer. Sorry, he's the
their
best
best
customer.
customer.
And
Right,
oddly
that
enough,
right.
he's their smallest customer.
I'm their biggest customer.
But I will say this: I actually take birthday wishes very
Cutting the Brady
seriously.
Cam.
Yeah, we could tell,
And-
dude. That was like a birthday
You-
prayer,
What
bro.
did you do there?
You only get to do it once a year.
Yeah,
And,
hell
like,
yeah. Let him man.
You
let the
take
man live.
advantage. You wish for the things.
You could do
You
it as many
know-
times as you want. No one's judging, bro.
No, you only get
Yo,
one
the
chance.
table's not on fire, right? Because I do see some external smoke right there. Do you guys you see that? Oh, is that ice cream cake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
ice
it's
cream.
steaming. That's what it is. I love an ice cream cake. If anyone ever wants to buy me a cake, it's actually a cookie cake with
Oh.
icing on it.
So the Carvel.
Yeah, essentially. But at this place
you
called
want the fudgy wudgy.
there's this place called Anu up here, and they do a gigantic
that Anu's
choco
delicious.
chip
Whoa,
cake. It's a full size, like a choco chip you could hold in your arms.
Danielle loves
that's scary.
Prove it.
cookie cake. In fact, you know what's interesting? I never even knew cookie cake existed until I
It's
met
just a
Danielle.
giant cookie.
I thought it was like a
man.
New York thing.
It's corny.
Let me just give some more props to this golf
You
cake.
never saw Mrs.
golf
Fields
themed
in the
cake.
mall?
And I just want to say there's a great segue because we love segues here on the City
Yeah, I
Picks
know where you're
podcast.
headed.
So, Rocky, what'd you shoot today?
If you invert those numbers, he shot a fucking 94. Bang,
Yeah, you
bang,
can pretty
bang.
much flop those numbers around. It was bad today. It was in 92. Listen, I'm struggling with my putting. I have a putting block.
Oh,
So
Oh, you got
let's
the
just-
yips.
I got the yips. I had the yips for about 2 months now. I cannot putt. Squirrel can attest.
We got to have a
I just can't
seance.
play.
or something.
I'll tell you what the
Clean you
problem
up?
is. He told us earlier he won a Scotty Cameron
I did win
putter.
a Scotty Cameron.
So now mentally, before it gets here, he's going to putt bad. So then when the Scotty Cameron gets here, he could be like,
exactly,
putter.
exactly.
Like the putter
listen, I
may
know
be
this.
better.
I've seen a lot of guys with
It's-
Scotty Cameron putters. That don't make you a good golfer.
Yeah, but they do
These
this
are
shit
facts.
mentally to themselves.
Well,
he's going to pretend he's a bad putter for 3 weeks until he gets the
Here's the
Scotty
thing,
Cameron.
though. The
And then when
putting
he
whips-
gets it, it'll be like, oh, magically, I start making all my fucking putts.
Here's the thing that I had the yips for about 3 months now. So this is way before I won the Scotty Cameron. So I got no excuses. I'm just a bad putter right now.
Yeah, but
It's
it
in
was
my head.
it was all related. It's coordinated.
Yeah. Anybody looking for a Scotty Cameron putter? I'll have one for sale next week. Brand new.
It'll be in the White Elephant.
Here's a Scotty Cameron.
That's funny. Oh my! And do you want to, since you sort of mumbled and didn't tell us what you
Yeah,
shot
it was.
today,
I think it was about a 90.
do you want to let us know what Squirrel shot today?
I have no idea. We just had a good time out there. That's
Yo,
all it needs.
can
to
I
be.
just say
That's
for
all
real?
that
matters.
matters.
Listen, if you go out with your homie and every hole he's asking you what like you got and what you're shooting, forget that guy. Like
Yeah,
you
he's
need
not
to
your
go out and
homie.
have fun.
100%.
You ain't breaking par.
100%.
You ain't breaking
What
par.
you
Now
do
we're still
is-
gonna clown you for not doing as great but here's the thing: we were upset because we were
just
bonding.
fucking around because
Now, hold
we wanted
on.
to hang out with
The four of us were floating in the Atlantic,
you. Yeah.
As
bonding
one.
as
As
a
one
group, and
time.
you chose selfishly to go out and play
Well,
golf,
here it is.
and I just was
Here
upset
it is.
about
Here
that.
it is. I'm not the biggest fan. I know we're down the shore, but I'm just not the biggest fan of the beach, man. I don't like sand.
Get him out of here.
Now,
I don't like sand
Does that have
everywhere.
anything to do with the fact that you almost drowned on a day where there was not a discernible wave?
Yes,
That was part of it.
that is part. I'm a little bit traumatized by the
Rocky's
ocean.
first surf lesson.
I was watching.
didn't go well.
I
We
was
should have
watching
a
the
swim
news.
contest
Dude,
between
I
him and
get
Ben.
Like I get
No,
it.
I was watching the news last night. They said there was a big
drowning contest.
Not
an
gonna-
undercurrent, or what was it? There's undercurrent or rip current.
Rip
This
current.
today,
Rip
like a
currents.
slight. So I
What
said,
do
you know what?
Oh, is Brad
Brad's
fingering
stealing
the cake?
Oh, he's cutting it for us.
Yeah, let
All right,
the man
Brad.
live.
Yeah, let
Thank
the
you,
kids
Brad.
eat cake. Let
Rock,
the kids
listen,
eat
I-
cake.
Let the
Don't-
kids eat.
I'm just not a big fan of. I mean, I love the beach. Don't get me wrong, but if it comes down to playing golf or sitting on the beach, love you guys. I see you guys all the time, though. I'm gonna go play a little bit of golf.
How
So
much time
you
did you
see us all the
spend
time?
on the
Is
beach
that
on the
your
course?
favorite shore activity? Golf. Like, do you?
Yes.
What are your what are your guys' favorite shore activities?
Let me tell you
What,
this.
what we did
Other
today,
than U-ball?
Yeah, I like relaxing on the
Chilling.
beach,
throwing
Can
the
I
ball
tell you
with the
something?
kids.
doing
Listen,
nothing.
real quick. I love to play golf, and I feel torn because when I spend a bunch of time to shore, I'm like, I should probably play because if I don't play for a while, I'm going to end up sucking, right? But I hate playing golf to shore because I got to leave the beach. I got to leave my crew, go inland. It's hotter. The bugs are out.
Yeah,
I
it
always
was
play like crap. Hot. So I chose to be here with my peeps, float in the Atlantic, build some bonds. You know what I mean? And that's where I'm at. That's
Yo,
where
I
my
will
feet
say,
are on the ground.
We had a dope float
We
swim
floated.
today. We were out there for a long time. We
You
were
guys
all
didn't get
wrinkly.
caught by the rip current.
Nah,
There
no,
was
no,
no rip
it was
Wait, where's
gorgeous.
Blake?
We were there by
The
the
news said there was
lifeguards.
a rip current. That's what they said last night. Some guy got
As somebody
Rocky,
that almost,
Rocky.
yeah,
what?
Your boy.
Blake. Thank you, Blake.
Look
Yo,
at this. Look at this. And then look
Wait,
at
wait,
this.
wait.
Oh, no.
Wait, look. You see the picture, right? It's
Wait,
him,
wait.
his wife, and his little baby.
Oh, Blake is
Oh,
hating.
Don't
Look,
This guy is
don't
taking.
deflect. Don't
this-
deflect.
This guy is 12 weeks of PTO. So Blake, don't even talk to me, bud.
That's probably a father leave.
Yeah, whatever you call it.
sitch.
I'm pretty sure they got rid
FMLA.
of paternal leave this year.
The place was going to shit when I left. I had to be on a phone. I was on a phone call this morning, Blake,
Yeah,
before
can
I
I
left.
just say the fact that your coworkers are in the chat talking shit about you and you're having to bounce back is like, this is why we do this. This is why we do this.
Totally.
You're not going to get a great breakdown of Philly sports, but you're going to get some trash talking between coworkers about who's taking PTO, and that's real life stuff. And I'm here for
I
it.
thought Rocky's breakdown of how's Duran. Like, who is he? I thought that was great.
Okay, listen.
Durant,
I want
Durantula.
to pivot real quick
Yeah.
because
I just
Tarantula.
always want to say Duran and like
Duran
play
Duran.
their music.
Joan Duran. Anyway, okay, look, I want to pivot a little bit because we got some good, juicy stuff to get to. And, you know, if you've been a fan of the pod for a while, maybe you heard this before, but my buddy over here, Mike Meach, we met back at the playground at 52nd Street, 2 blocks from here, where we used to play hoops and do all sorts of.
1987.
My man introduced me
Now
to.
we drill a court into the
Cadillacs?
beach
hold
and
up,
play.
no.
CeeLo.
He introduced me to CeeLo, and I just kept going back to my parents and getting $1 bills, and they just kept taking it. But that's cool. I had
Who
to
got
learn.
the
I
dice?
had to
Anybody
learn.
bring some dice down?
Yo, but here's
I
the
mean,
thing.
let's get
We
him out
should-
of a board
yeah,
game.
we should go
All
shoot
we
some
need is
dice
3
down.
dice.
Listen, yo, by the way, after this CeeLo game, who's in?
I'm
Get
in,
it.
I'm
It's
in,
right
I'm in.
here.
I'm
Yeah,
in.
Let's go. We're doing it.
Danielle's definitely never played CeeLo, but
Yeah.
she's in.
Can we use it?
Head crack.
Can we do
Okay.
Venmo though? Can we do Venmo?
No
CeeLo?
Venmo for CeeLo. No Venmo for CeeLo. Scan your
Nah.
code. Everyone just put
CeeLo, the dollars have to be
Yeah.
piled up on
Yes.
the ground
They gotta
as you
front
roll
one up.
over.
We'll use
For real?
rocks.
We should take that. Would be a viral clip. We go to do CeeLo and everyone puts their QR code scan on the ground. Charlie, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, but listen, Meach was a legend down here.
Bro, if you don't think I brought my fucking CeeLo
There
money,
you
like
go.
I'm not even kidding.
He's got it.
Like I brought my
Yeah.
CeeLo money.
Can we
Meech,
get a Brad
hold
cam on the
on.
cake? Can we get a
Yo.
Brad cam on the
No,
cake?
Meach strikes me as the kind of guy who's carrying wads of cash, predominantly ones
Can we get
at all
can we get a
times.
Nev cam? Can we
He's
get a Nev
bartender.
cam?
Nev cam.
Nev
Let's get the
cam.
Nev
Yo,
cam.
speaking of
Yeah,
Meech
Nev
is probably,
cam.
hold on, real quick. I don't know, guys. I need
look
you to
at
sign
that.
a release to get her on because I didn't okay
Yeah.
that, and these are
Oh,
minors.
Logan cam, a Ben cam.
Logan and Ben
Yeah.
Cam, Goodheart Cam.
Logan, put that beer away.
Yo, isn't technology legit?
Oh.
Technology's
Hey-o.
legit.
Meech,
All right,
where
listen.
where's that money from? Like, why do you
Can
have
we
a wad
get
of
kids
cash?
to
I
deliver us
bartended
cake?
a funeral yesterday,
dude.
bro.
Oh, okay.
Listen,
I
he
thought you might have been
bartended a
involved.
few-
Yo, wait,
Gabe,
real
will you
quick,
give me a piece of cake?
real quick.
It's not. He
It's
does it
not
like
a
multiple
joke.
times a week.
Real quick. Speaking of cash, have you guys heard about these armored truck hits
Yeah.
in the city?
They're all over in broad daylight.
Dude, it's crazy.
Dead
They don't
presidents.
care.
Yeah, dead president, right? So these guys hit an
It's
armored
almost
truck
like
last
Heat,
night.
where they box them in.
They got $700,000 last
Wow.
night from an armored truck robbery. So I'm
And
thinking,
the guy just like have my truck.
Should we
No.
do that?
That's what I'm saying.
no, we should
in.
not do that. What are you talking about?
Do they get them when they're under 95, like around Allegheny?
No, they got them like
There's no
going into the
cameras?
store. Like there's full video. This lady's going into a store. She works for Brink. She walks in.
All right.
Thanks, buddy.
These guys. Anyway, the whole washing of that kind of money makes me think that some of that money has made its way into Meech's pockets,
That's
and
probably
he's
right.
down here by the at the
That's
shore
probably
washing
right.
it somehow.
That's probably right. Oh no!
Unknowingly watching it.
Wait, guys, look at this update from Blake. Grand Slam Reds.
Oh,
God.
It's all going to hell in a handbasket.
Blake, log off.
That
We don't
is-
need it.
No,
man.
we
It's all
hung our head
fake-
on the
it's all
starting
Fake's
pitching.
fault.
Who needs cake? Who needs cake?
Okay.
Damn.
it's really good. It takes the body temperature now.
All right. Here's the thing, real quick, guys. Listen.
There's 453
it's the,
people in this chat that could potentially
Butter Brickle.
turn me in and get me arrested.
Excellent.
But I'm willing to take the fall.
Listen,
for
no,
the City
the
Pigeons
statute of
podcast.
limitations has run on all your antics. I
I guess
assure you,
so.
as your counsel, Mark can attest. Mark, for all of Meech's bad behavior in the
In the
90s,
clear.
we're fine, right?
In the clear.
All right, we're fine. So here's the deal.
None of them.
Anybody
were
who
murder.
knew Meech back in the day knew the dude was a new Jack Hustler. He was coming from the Northeast down to Ocean City, America's greatest family resort. It was easy pickings for him.
Working.
This guy had 20
so
different
much
hustles.
money
Just
down
working
here.
these kids.
20
And
different hustles.
everyone had it except for me, so I wanted some.
Now, here's the deal. Some people who have listened to podcasts for years and years and years, I'm good right now. I can't eat and do the podcast at the same time. It's not going to work for me. Look, some people have been listening to podcasts for years and years, have heard some of these hustles. But I asked Meech, because I know we got some new fans here, to rank the top 5 Meech summer hustles in Ocean City.
Yep.
So without further ado, we're going to go to Meech, and we're going to hear
One-
about the
one
top
quick-
5 hustles.
One quick pause. Public service announcement. Children, you want to pay attention here. You're about to get some of
No,
life's
they don't.
greatest
They absolutely
advice.
do not.
No, children
No,
should
children, earn your money honestly.
should probably
Do not
leave
listen
the
to
room.
this. Get a job.
All right.
Nev, I see. Yes, you're looking at me. Get a job, sweetie. It's going to be fine.
There's a couple Ocean City hustles that
Right.
I just won't tell on here
Yeah,
because
some of them
like,
are illicit. I
like
get it.
I just don't want to. But
Okay.
most of them, the statute of limitations are either up or
It's statute. I know people say statute,
Statute?
but it's
It's-
statute. But it's fine. You're good.
All right.
Keep going.
Okay.
I'm in my
Esquire.
CLE bag right now, but it's fine. You're
JTR
I mean,
Esquire.
but I also want to preface this by this was in like the 1990s.
good. It's very
and,
different.
and it was a different time back then. It was a different
You could break the
world.
law.
Like you could kind of break
You
the
could
law,
break the law.
and nobody would care.
They're
All right.
fine.
So I have so many Ocean City hustles that I couldn't
hard
do a
to count.
top 5. I had to do a couple honorable mentions.
Do honorable
Hustles
mentions.
are not
We love
against
that.
the law.
So, all right, my number 1 honorable mention is just so I can pay tribute to my buddy who just died, who I grew up
Hey.
with down here. He died of an overdose, but he was an awesome dude.
That was our boy. Yo, for
Chris
real.
Burke.
Pour one out.
Shout out.
Burke. I got to say this because it was his thing. Andale, McKee, AI, Matumbo, Coach Larry Brown. That's in honor of you, Chris. We love you, buddy.
Chris,
Rest in peace.
he was an awesome dude, but he was a year younger than me. So when I got my license, he would be like, "Yo, dude, take me to Hamilton Mall, and I'll steal my dad's credit card, and I'll buy you a jacket, or like I'll buy you a shirt or something."
We're off to a great start with
So
this.
we used to go to Hamilton Mall. I'd drive him there. He'd have his dad's credit card, and he'd be 15 years old, and he'd try and buy something, and he'd be like, "Yo, dude, we can't charge this. We need a note with your dad's signature on it." So that's where I came in. I came in. I had that fucking cursive writing, like graffiti style. So I'd be like, "Dear Macy's, please let my son use my credit card."
That's how you know
Sign-
this was in the 90s. That was even an option.
They're like,
Just
okay.
have your parents write us.
Yo, this is when
Now they're like, if it goes through, you're
Yo,
good.
I mean, this is when you didn't even put a credit card in a machine. You did the you had like a carbon copy
yeah,
of
yeah.
a credit
They had
card.
to run that later.
So anyway, I would sign it. Signed, Rod Burke. Meanwhile, I'd leave as a 16-year-old kid, I'd leave the mall with like a $300 polo jacket and maybe a really nice shirt to wear that summer.
Booyah.
That's an honorable mention.
So that's where we're headed. That's only an
Wow.
honorable mention.
Second honorable mention. is
Robbing a Brinks truck.
the same summer that I got my license and 16 years old, there was this kid who used to want to hang out with us. His name was Sal. And we'd be like, dude, you can't hang out with us, man. And he'd be like, come on, man, let me. He's like, I'll steal shit for you. We're like, okay. We'd go to the surf mall. We'd take him to the surf mall, and he'd steal like 3 Big Johnson shirts for us, or like a co-ed naked softball T-shirt. Then we'd take him to Hamilton Mall, and we'd go to the wall, and he'd steal us cassette singles, like. Back then there was no cameras, there was no inventory.
It was easier.
It was just a free-for-all. Like, you could just do whatever the fuck you wanted. If you were like, I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to get caught, so I hired little 13-year-olds to do it for me.
Brilliant. Honorable mention number 2.
Honorable mention number 2.
Are we into the 5 now?
We're into the top
steal
5.
Cracking the 5.
Wow.
Number 5.
Gabe is in disbelief over
No,
there.
Gabe's
by
over
the
there
way.
taking
Gabe is
notes.
taking mental notes. I can
He's
see
like,
it.
this guy's an
absolute crumb up there.
I'm a horrible person. Like, this isn't good stuff. I'm
Gabe's
a
gonna be like,
bad
"Reach
person.
set, Dad."
But if
Reach
you
told
want,
me.
I'll admit this because it's my life. It's what I did, and I was younger.
And look, and he's here now, and he's with us, and he's a great friend
I'm a
and a
father
noble.
of 5
Yeah,
children.
he's got 5 kids.
I've had a
boys.
same
And you know,
wife
after
for
doing
20
15 hard,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
He
a
never went
great
to
guy.
jail. He never went to jail.
I'm a
I'm
great guy.
kidding.
This is my old life.
This is
Like,
how you toe the
You're a
line.
family
This is
man.
when I
You're
was
a family man.
16 years old, and I
Okay,
didn't give a
number 5.
and I had a full head of hair. Number 5, I used to. This chick used to like me down here, and
Been there.
her uncle owned.
Oh, I heard this one. This is a good one.
Her uncle
Oh,
owned a water park in Ocean
water
City.
park.
It's probably easy to figure out the name if
There's only so many
you do the
water
math.
parks.
And she would be like, yo, come down to the water park. I'm working down there, and come down and I don't want to go to the water park. She would be like, all right, come down. I'll give you a drink. I mean, in Ocean City, there are no actual drinks. No, Charlie. I would give her like she'd be like, give me a 20, and I won't charge you for it. I'm like, what's that? I'd give her a $20 bill, and she'd give me change of like 17 20s back and be like, here you go. Like, she was just hiding money from her family.
She was
ran-
stealing
She
money
really
from
liked
her
me.
family
That's
to
all there
give
is
to
to
you.
it.
She did like me, and
Yeah.
she would just hand me. She would entice me to come down there.
Wait,
and just
wait. Hold on.
15
how old-
years
Don't
old.
Okay.
probe too
I
far.
just want to know how old
Yeah,
this
let's-
was. Yeah.
I used to have to get a ride down there to go to the
How
Yeah,
old
we're
place.
was-
talking like
how old
15,
was she at the time?
16.
She was 16, 17. Maybe.
Wow, the things you do
And then
for
you
love
took a
as a
limo
kid.
back.
Did you end up having any sort of actual relationship with her, or did you
No,
just take the
no
money?
relationship with her.
Oh,
Just took the
geez.
money, and at the
Any
end
kind
of
of relation.
sad.
at the end of the summer,
What
her,
a crumb.
her uncle figured it out, and she came up to me. She's like, "I need that money back." Baby,
Sorry.
Baby, I lost all that in CeeLo at 52nd
Wow.
Street.
Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead.
Old English. Old English.
So that
By the way, he took that money, bought an Old English 40, and then sold like the bottom quarter of it to me for $5. That's a fact.
here's
Sorry
a.
about that.
I used to have a
That
job.
was Hustle 5A.
In order
Yeah.
for me, when I was 16
Number
years
4?
old,
We're in 4.
number
3.
4.
Number 4.
In
Meech's
order-
top hustles of the Jersey
I'm
Shore.
trying to get through them as
90s
quick as
edition.
possible, man.
No,
Yeah,
no,
we
we're
got
loving
time.
it. Take as long as you want.
What are you gonna
Number 4. I used to work at a place. I won't incriminate myself and tell you the place that I
Yeah,
worked
don't
at.
do that. I know what you're saying here.
But I worked at a place, and I figured it took admissions, like from people who would come in. So I figured out the bosses aren't there. There's no cameras.
Let's go.
If I just tell them how much it costs and take the money, and they walk into the place, and then I just put it in my pocket, no one will fucking know.
Let's go.
So then not
That's
only
called entrepreneurship. Look
not
it
only-
up.
not only did I do
That's
that-
called, if you paid me more, I wouldn't do this.
but
It's called
I
capitalism.
wouldn't always work the front desk where it's possible to do that. So I would recruit other kids
See, this is the next level. This is
and,
where you go
and
to the next
be
level.
like, yo, if you do this, we'll split it.
That's entrepreneurship.
So
And
Wow.
stealing.
I would
Even
have-
though they were doing the whole
Yo,
thing.
you're like the
I
dude
gave 'em the
Marlo and
idea.
freaking The Wire.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got
so
the guys
I
on
would
the
give
corner.
them
same
the
thing.
idea, and they would at the end of the day would give me half of the money
They're
that they,
tipping you
Yeah,
out.
they
and the
made.
funny thing is, they'd be like, "Oh, Meech, here you go, man." Oh
Yeah,
man,
exactly.
you know, they were like all afraid. Little
And Meech
they
would tell
know.
him you want it to be
Meech
one
is
way.
ripping
it's the
everybody
other
off.
way.
At the same time, I was in the boss's office drinking beer with the employees.
And that just speaks to the versatility that you bring. Like
Yes,
you can ingratiate yourself to executives, but you can also pull off schemes at the ground level. Like it's something that's
Still-
always captivated me.
Yep.
At home in the
the-
trenches.
Were the Ocean City parents aware of Meech and his random
No,
hustles?
let me
and-
tell you why. I'll tell you
Because
why.
I wanna-
I
okay?
pray to God
No,
my
no.
mother isn't watching this because she sometimes watches and she has no friggin' idea. And I don't want to break her heart. She's,
Look, let's be honest. The parents of the 90s largely absent. They
Yeah.
were so worried about their careers and making a name for themselves. We're out here running wild. Meech is taking money from me on CeeLo. He's selling me 40s. It was out of control. But look, parents. pretty
I'm
much not
wondering,
around.
like right now, because are the Moran parents still around there?
We're out at dinner.
Oh, they're out at
Nice.
dinner.
Out dinner. Say
I
what
wanted
you
to
want.
know if they. I wanted
We
to
offered
hear.
Cindy a prime
I
guest
wanted
spot.
to hear their take
Oh,
on this
Jim
whole
would have
thing.
some stories.
Yes.
all right. Now that was number 3, I believe.
Number 3. Here we go. Oh, that was number 3.
that was number
That was
3.
4.
Was
That
it
was 3.
4?
That was
Yeah, it
3.
was 4. Whatever. Just keep going.
3
or 4. Here we go.
My number, no, the number 3 one was the Wawa stamp. I told that
the
story
Wawa
before.
stamp. I've been telling this story.
In the beginning of a summer, they used to stamp when you bought a hoagie. They used to bring it up to the front
had to
counter.
pay.
You'd pay for it, and they'd stamp it with a
Right.
paid stamp.
Right.
Then you'd take it back to the hoagie counter, and they'd give it to the lady.
And they would
and
check
they
your
would
receipt and see you had the
make
paid
sure you had
stamp.
the paid stamp. They would hand you the hoagie.
Right.
So it was Memorial Day weekend, the first weekend of the summer, and my buddies senior year were renting a house, and we went into Wawa, bought a bunch of hoagies. Dude turned his back, and one of my buddies stole.
He went, yo, you
I-
slipped up
I
there.
didn't do it.
You slipped
I
up
didn't
there.
do it.
All right. let's
One of
just
my
get the-
buddies stole the page stamp, and then for the rest of the summer, we would go to Wawa, order a hoagie, go into a random aisle, stamp the page stamp, bring it to the hoagie place. They'd see it was paid. We'd take it,
free hoagies.
and
all
meanwhile, like
summer
before that, we'd
long.
go to the
The
front,
origins of
like
Hoagie
we'd
Fest.
get a bag of chips or just to make
that's
it
nice.
look like we
That's
went
nice.
and paid for something.
Yeah.
So it was,
chips were 50 cents.
Now,
yeah,
You know what would have
can't-
been the double hustle if then you were selling the hoagies outside.
we weren't that.
that would have been a.
Yeah,
I
we
think
were
that
just
would've
trying
been
to
a-
eat.
He draws the
No.
line at
Yeah,
that.
we
Come
were
on,
just
man.
broke
Really?
kids
What lines
trying
did
to
you draw?
eat.
I don't
Now,
know.
the problem
I don't
now
know.
is when you go
Crooked line.
to
Yeah,
you-
it's one of those
you
wavy
order,
lines.
you get the receipt, but they have the digital screen.
Yeah,
They can
right.
see if you
Yeah,
paid.
yeah.
So the paid stamp, that's no longer an effective hustle.
So now
Sorry,
instead
everybody.
of
That's why all this stuff was only applicable
Yeah, you
in
had
the
to be
90s.
in the moment. You had to take
Like,
advantage of the
it
moment.
was only back then.
All right, number 2.
You could
well,
pull
unless
away
you
with
have
this
like
shit.
some stealth hacker now that could hack into the Wawa thing and be like, "Oh, he's paid."
The kids are just
paid.
adjusting to the new times, man. There's
Yeah.
all sorts of hustles.
I'm
down
looking
here
at
now.
Meech's
Sure.
notes. I can't
Thi-
make sense.
This
of them.
actually should have been an honorable mention, and I probably should have got that little kid that we had to steal put in the top 5.
Yes.
So I'm going to switch those. This
Okay.
this other honorable mention, across from the Aquaport, there was this store
Love the Aquaport.
who sold papers in the morning, and they had a little a little slot where you'd stick all your quarters in. So people would buy a paper, put 50
You mean-
cents
and
in.
That's the thing where you pull it open.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
gosh, those
I
machines.
used
I
to
love those.
I used to go in this little thing and stick a rod or a piece of wood and pull all the quarters out. And I mean, this is when I was like fucking 11. This is a really
you
bad
got
one.
started early. We're
I
aware
got
of it.
started early, and I used to pull them out and then take them across the street to Aquaport and play video games with the
Boom.
quarters. So people would take papers, pay for them. I would steal the money that they paid for the pay. I'm a horrible person.
Is
All
that
right?
is that everything?
It's just a
That's all?
straight
No,
thief.
Oh wait, hold on. Let's
Oh
go.
my
I
Number
gotta
one.
say
Yeah.
that, like,
Number
hold on,
one.
Hold on.
stealing from the government, which quasi maybe that would have been. Maybe
Stealing
the
from the
statute
people.
hasn't run. So if you need a lawyer, let me know. Sorry.
All
go
right.
ahead.
Number one. This was my most lucrative hustle in Ocean City history.
He's still watching the money, as you can see.
I
from
really
that wad
am.
in his pocket.
Yeah, when I was 17 years old, and I was the first one of my friends who had a fake ID, and it was so legit, man. It was right when Pennsylvania changed those hologram
Mhm.
IDs, and mine said you're under 21 until like 2000, and they had to switch it till 1999. So whoever did this, and it only cost me $75 when I was 17 years old. Whoever did this fake ID for me, it was my ID with my picture on it. Just the name change was a goddamn genius. So
Genius. Rocket
Back
scientists may
when-
have gone to the moon.
when I was 17, 96 summer, all my buddies needed to drink. Obviously,
They needed to.
we needed
Needed it.
beer every night and alcohol.
Gotta have it.
So I'd go to any,
Beer.
to
alcohol.
whatever house we were at that would be like 30 people in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And here's the deal. I'm collecting money from everybody because I can get the beer. So I'm collecting not even full price. I'm paying more than full
He's
price.
just like, that's a lot. What you want?
So I'm taking all their money. I'm going to the beer store.
Yes, I remember this.
Then I go to the beer store,
Listen to
and
this.
I don't want to tell which one it is. I don't want to.
No, don't do all that.
Yeah,
I
but
know.
I used to go there, and
So there's so many near here.
I knew the person who worked there,
Oh.
right? And back then they didn't do inventory, so I would be
What?
like, I'm pulling up a
Schminventory.
cart with about $350 worth of beer, liquor,
Which you
alcohol,
probably got $500 for.
which I probably got $500 for.
And you're paying.
That I knew the girl who worked at the store.
Who is a gem? I'm not going to put her out
She's
there.
the greatest
Love her.
person on earth.
She's
I-
OG.
yeah.
52nd
she's
Street.
OG.
That's
She's
how it
still
worked.
around?
We took care of each other.
Does she still work there?
I didn't
still
get into
around?
any of these hustles.
No
Me
way.
didn't tell me.
So she
I
would
would have been your henchman.
She would scan like 1 6-pack and look at me directly in the eye and go, "That'll be $10.49." Meanwhile, I got $350 worth of alcohol on here. I would hand her $150 and go, "Thank you very much." I'd walk out. I'd be
She's
making.
happy.
She's happy. I'm happy.
This is like Ozark.
And everybody at the party's happy because they didn't have
course they're
beer.
happy.
And
Yeah, you
then
know
I
who's not
show
happy?
up with
The
all
person
of
who
it.
owns that.
And let me just say, if
The
everyone's
person who owns that
happy,
fucking store's happy too because they made enough.
And by
They
the way,
made enough.
they
I don't
robbed
know,
us
man.
on
if,
their
every-
inflated
if
prices.
everyone's happy, it's not a
So-
bad thing.
This
I don't know,
happened
bud.
for an
If
entire
you're-
summer where each run to the beer store I would make $200. Like it was,
and he's getting
and-
beer and being the
this
hero
was
of
the
the
same
party.
summer I had the job that I was taking the money. I had the girl who was giving me the money.
My
Like,
gosh.
I got a stereo.
be
I got a stereo in my car for
Wait,
nothing.
is the girl still around? Do you know?
Let's not go there.
Did she
Rock.
get
Let's not
fired?
do that. See, we don't got to do that.
yeah, she got caught. I
Did
mean,
she get fired?
My daughter's working double.
Let's
at
leave
the
this
ice
in the
cream
90s.
store, making a hard-earned living. I mean,
They should have grew up in the fucking
So, no,
90s.
so
no.
this
Let's leave this in the
this story
90s.
has a bad ending because apparently this girl got fired for this.
Which girl?
We don't know
girl.
that,
The
Roger.
girl from that.
You
from
just said she
Roger.
got fired.
Roger.
No, that was the water park.
Not the beer girl.
That was
Oh,
the
okay.
water park.
The
The water
other
park,
girl
she
who
was
was just
family.
giving me
She's fine.
money that I didn't ask for.
Yeah, yeah,
She
yeah.
got
I'm talking about the beer.
She got caught by her family.
Yeah, yeah,
which
but
is
the beer-
worse than
the
me.
girl who was
Roger,
stealing
she
from-
made bad decisions.
All right, listen.
Before Meech even was in the picture.
All right.
You know?
Listen,
We're up to
it was
490,
like,
just
it was
for the record.
a generation or two ago. Life was
Listen,
different.
If we hit
There was no
500,
way of getting caught.
everybody's got a shotgun of
And,
beer.
and
That's the
I didn't
bottom
even
line.
include
I'll do
the
it.
CeeLo shit. Like,
492. Yeah,
I've
we
never
do.
seen humidity like this. Do you see this?
What kind of hustles you got going on now with that?
zero, man. I used to have a bunch. Now
By the
there's,
way,
there's no
I just want to
hustles
say
do.
one thing. Shout out to Meech for extrapolating all that value and then turning into a law-abiding citizen and having 5 kids and being a totally normal
I'm a good
person.
dude.
He's a family man.
Congratulations.
I just
man.
needed some
'Cause
money,
a lot
bro.
of guys would have kept chasing that, would have went down the road. They'd be in prison.
That fast money is addictive, isn't
Here
it?
you are.
It is. I love fast
Now
money.
he's gambling on the daily.
Unbelievable.
Whatever.
Nothing wrong with that.
All right, so we lost Mark. That's not surprising. It's his
Grand
birthday.
Slam Res. Was that the next one say?
Yeah, that's a while ago. He's got to be a social butterfly, and that's fine.
Roger called me shady.
That was like
Just check
seven.
the notes.
That was like 7 scam / hustles that I had in Ocean City in a 3-year period. It's
All right,
pretty
real quick,
impressive.
straight thief.
Couple things. Guys, did you see the Philly golf viral clip? Because you guys know this guy. I want
The
to talk
viral
about
what?
We
Can you
did.
talk a little bit about the Philly golf viral clip?
Oh, that was wild, dude.
It was
So
it was from Bala. Go
I'll
ahead,
let
Rob.
Tom go
Bala.
because
That's Bella with the long.
yeah. So I guess if you're on the internets often or in Instagrams and you see the things that come through, a clip this week came through on. I guess I don't know which account
The
that was.
Foreplay Pod.
Foreplay Pod.
Pod's big, man.
Is it okay? So Foreplay Pod had a clip of a guy. He was trying to hit a shot, but in the line of sight of his shot was a SUV on fire.
Right.
There was crazy amounts of sirens.
Yes.
As he's about to take a shot, there's a small explosion from the car that's on fire,
Natural.
and the guy's standing over the ball forever. This guy turns out to be a guy that Tom and I play basketball with sometimes on
Washed.
Tuesday
He
nights.
used to play basketball, but he had to retire because he said he couldn't handle
Washed.
basketball
And
and
he
golf
needed to
at the
play
same
golf.
time.
Oh, he
Yes.
retired to play
But
golf.
he also put that in
So-
an email to the
but
group,
look,
and
look.
it didn't go over too well. For
You
him.
saw the clip. We all saw the clip. If you're playing golf in those conditions, right? Like I play golf all the time. You're
locked
easily
in.
distracted in golf, right? If
Yeah.
they're in your line of sight
off?
on a no step off, like I don't even know if I take that shot, but I can't take this fucking shot.
Just back off.
You know, you just hit it and hope for the best at that
I
point.
would have walked
That's what
over
he
there to
did.
find out if somebody was in danger and somebody needed help. That's
Yeah,
what I was
he
thinking.
stood over the ball too
He stood
long.
over the ball
Yeah.
for too long, and then he was getting shit on the
Anybody
group
out
chat
there
about
that's
that.
a golfer, if you stand over the ball for more than 10 seconds and don't hit it, step off. And start
Yeah,
over.
but no, he was about to hit it, but as he was about to hit it, you can see
Well, that's
there
got
was a
back
small
off.
explosion.
Yeah.
So he had
Small
to step
explosion
back.
in the
Yeah, it's a small
backswing.
explosion. But anyway,
Oh shit.
Brady,
Yo, Brady,
Brady cam.
get the Brady cam. Hold on. Here we go.
the hell's that?
Hold up.
Bug spray to get the.
We got the Brady cam on here.
I think
Oh,
Durag,
damn.
he fell asleep. We were talking
We
about
had
golf too
Durag
much.
asleep.
We
Mark,
had
what are you
too,
doing,
too much
dude?
golf
Wow.
talk.
no,
All right.
there's
All right,
there's no.
go back.
Misha just
All
ran
right,
away.
So we got the viral Philly.
He's gonna go
clip.
steal
Do you have
something.
anything to add on that?
I feel bad for our boy because he was getting killed in the chat.
Yeah, that's
He was getting killed in the comments.
All right.
there's gotta
That's
be
bullshit.
He
Let me
shall
ask you a
remain
question.
nameless.
When's the
Okay.
last time somebody played golf with sirens, car fire, explosions in front of them? You can't do
while
anything
they're
with
over the ball.
I
It's
can't
pretty
play golf
impressive.
with absolute silence.
Exactly.
So, all right. Here's a question I got
Pretty
for you.
impressive.
We got to answer this right now, and I do want to take the crowd's temperature at some point here. We got a big event tonight with the New Heights podcast and
Who?
Taylor Swift coming on the New Heights podcast. Yes.
Boo!
Aubrey, are you still a Taylor fan? I need to understand. All right,
Me
because
too.
like
I'm a big Tay
my
fan.
daughter was like all about Taylor, and then she decided that she wasn't that cool. And I just wanted to, I want to see where everybody's at on Taylor
Where's
right now.
Logan?
Because
She went up.
listen, she introduced her new album
I'm about to give her a
on
shout
this
out.
episode, so I want to hear from you guys. Like, what do you think about like
Tell her
right
to
now,
come out.
Taylor Swift? Where are we at with this? Are we
I
cool
think there's
with her,
1.2 million people watching it live.
1.2 billion.
1.2 million.
Oh,
How many
million.
times 400 is that? I don't know.
No, you said they have 1.2
Yeah,
people
we're only 4
watching.
away from the
They have
shotguns. Who
1.2
cares?
million. They
Let's
got Schefter hollering at them. They got all
Yo,
kinds of-
four more viewers, and everyone has to shotgun a beer because we're at 496.
Right in this cooler.
We need 4 more viewers. Can someone promote this? Damn it! If we only had a
Jess, if you
promotional
were thinking, you could have got in there and said,
Oh, we're at 498.
you know,
498. We're close.
Jason.
We're close. I see my boys back. You guys are in on this. I know you're the
Could
most
have been
capable
like,
of anybody.
Jason, I know you got a big
Okay.
guess. Can you get a
Listen,
shout out in there?
Can I get a
somehow,
shout
some
out
way?
from Jason in the middle of the
499.
Hell
Do
yeah.
you think I'm like? What do you
You
think,
could have.
man?
You could have paid him.
All right,
Let's-
so
here comes Meech.
wait.
Out of-
500!
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Shotgun. Get the bears out. Shotgun the bears.
Or
Shotgun the bears.
if you're an adult and that's not appealing to you, your variation of a shotgun, which might be a couple sips off a
Nah,
Miller
fuck
Lite.
that. We're
Your
shotgun the
call.
bears.
500. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. All right. No, but seriously, what are we thinking about T Swift at this?
Oh,
Wait,
Durag!
I thought
Durag!
Durag with the pizza
That is
shotgun.
I love it.
The pizza gun.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening online, I encourage you to join in to the
Hold on, I got
That was
video
incredible.
at 58 minutes.
That was brilliant.
to
I've
see
never seen that
the pizza
before. That
shotgun.
was,
Wait, Jess, you're trying to get an opinion on Taylor Swift from
Yeah, I
an
just want to
adult,
know like where
an
we're at
adult
right
panel
now.
of males all over the age
Yeah.
of 40.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know shit about Taylor Swift. That's what I'm going to tell you right now.
That's it.
I don't know.
That's all
I
you
know
got.
she
I don't know
moves
her
the needle.
songs.
She moves the
She's
needle,
a
and whatever
very
she
famous
does,
person.
and a
She's
lot
a
of people
very
love her.
good singer.
Also,
I'm
So that
assuming.
can't be
I
bad.
want to say,
I don't know
Mark,
anything about
I
it.
love her.
She's a good person.
I
How
have-
about that?
I have seen her in concert 3 times.
My nieces are such huge fans that I can't help but admire.
That's
her.
what I'm
Like,
saying.
They
That's
love
what
her.
I'm
She
saying.
got to be
Yeah.
a good
She is-
person. She ain't no
And when
clips.
I
She ain't no
tried
Wu-Tang.
to talk shit about her to them, they like
shut you
flipped
down.
out. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were like, "Yo, I ain't having it."
You know why she's no
I
Clips or
have it.
you know why she's no Clips or Wu Tang? Because Clips and Wu Tang eat like her dust.
What?
She is a force of nature.
She's
She
one-on-one.
is
financially.
She's one-on-one.
No,
No, she is a force of nature.
We got a Swifty
Musically,
here.
spiritually, emotionally, inspirationally. She inspires young women to like be their best, be strong,
Ready
be who
native.
they are. She inspires everyone to be who they are.
So does Cardi B.
She is about love and she's incredibly talented. And I've seen her in concert the past 3 tours, and
Did
she
you
is a
wear
force
makeup?
of nature. I love her.
He loves her.
Hey, it's his
Yeah,
birthday.
Mark, name one
That's
Taylor
that
Swift
birthday
song.
liquor talk.
Stop. You know you got that.
Oh, he just went on this diatribe
I
about
have
how
her
great
on
she is.
vinyl upstairs. Welcome to New York. I mean, that's
That's her song.
That's a song.
All right.
Like, you know, come on.
Who's got a thing that pop?
Okay,
My
okay,
favorite
okay.
album
All right,
is
but real quick,
Folklore.
Listen, early on, she was seen in Eagles gear, and we thought she was an Eagles fan.
She's a
And then there
traitor.
was some backlash.
She's a traitor on that. But,
Where are we at on? Yeah, she did go. She's gone hard for the
Yeah.
Chiefs.
but I
mean,
will say, I'm a little torn who I'm going to root for when I go to the Eagles-Rams game, because when you have like an emotional attachment.
Here's some funny thing.
What are you talking about? What
I
did you just say?
saw
Not
Taylor
Eagles-Rams,
Swift.
Eagles-Chargers.
I saw
I'm sorry.
Taylor Swift before
Stop.
any of you motherfuckers. I went to Game
Oh.
3 of the 2008 World Series where she sung the national anthem.
Bam.
Oh,
That's
hell
an
yeah.
OG Swifty.
I'm an OG.
Yeah,
Swiftie.
who's is she bigger than Beyonce? I'm
Yeah.
just
Yes.
general question.
Yes.
Is she?
Nobody's bigger than her.
Nobody's bigger than
Nobody.
Bad Bunny's probably second.
Bad Bunny.
Globally. I'm talking about globally.
Look,
It's
Really?
like Taylor,
Yeah, I
Bad
saw
Bad Bunny,
Bunny's that
Beyonce.
big?
Yeah, speaking of Bad
Bunny's
Bunny,
big.
Y'all know
anybody?
nothing.
We talked about this the last time. Anybody watch Happy Gilmore too?
No.
Oh,
Yes.
I wanted to get a review on that.
Yes.
Who
I
did?
haven't
Did
watched
you?
it yet.
Yeah, I did watch it.
And you did.
Bad Bunny was his caddy. That's why.
Was it good?
It was what you expected. You know
It's
what I
not
mean?
good.
Happy
No.
Gilmore too.
What are you expecting coming out of Happy Gilmore too? Are you
To
expecting
not
like
be that good? Like it can't be as good.
I haven't seen it, but what
Like, you're-
Jesse's description is
You're like,
lying.
ah, this is funny. It's not as
I
good.
did ask about this though before.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, you said Happy Gilmore 2's coming
And
out.
We were very skeptical,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
And
We have
were
to be.
skeptical for a reason.
Okay,
what do
so
Ooh, donkey nuts! You didn't have to revisit.
I still
all
didn't
of
watch
All
it.
But like, wait. Are you expecting like some sort of American classic coming out of Happy
no,
Gilmore
just
2?
I think
You didn't have to
we
revisit
remember how
everything.
good the first one was. It's not going to hit like that, so you got to temper your expectations.
Yeah, so it was
All
what you
about
would expect.
expectations.
It was entertaining. How about that, Jess? You got a mosquito
good.
on your head. Go.
Get it.
Yeah,
Yo,
Got it.
spray
So
this
was a
shit.
car crash.
it was entertaining.
So was
that's
a
all.
car crash.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
That stings, Mark.
Dude, you just sprayed
Yeah,
him
we
in the eyes.
need a knife. Can somebody give us a knife to pop
Okay.
these cans? Because we're gonna do this.
I just
shotgun.
wanna
This
say-
show's gonna ride.
Listen, Mark on his birthday
Look at
brought
that. I know
to
you
the
got one.
dais
Mountain Man over
a
there.
combination of Busch Light and Sapporo. It may be the two most random beverages that anyone's ever brought to the table together. He pulled the Busch Light out of the stream, and the Sapporo he brought from
There's
the
a Kenwood
Benihana.
there, too. It's empty.
I'll tell you what, Taylor's not shotgun a beer right now.
I know she
Hell,
ain't.
She's not.
Do you-
not
do you
she
know
doesn't. Are they shotgunning beers because they get 1 million viewers? I don't know.
Yo, so
I'm trying to
What
come up
happens
with
when we get
another
to 600?
Ocean City hustle. I can.
when then
Before I leave
Taylor
tomorrow
Swift won a
morning.
Grammy back in the day, and then Kanye rushed the stage, and what did he say?
messed
Beyonce
up.
had the best album or
Yeah.
something of all
Best
time.
video of all time.
I'm not a Kanye fan anymore, but I'm gonna go ahead and bust in and say Beyonce had the best album of all time this year.
So
Fuck,
you're Kanye.
Taylor Swift. Yeah,
You're Kanye. Thanks, man. Thanks
No,
for
he's
being
rock.
Kanye.
I'm going against Taylor Swift. I don't-
He's
All right.
rock. That's all.
How do
All
you feel about P. Diddy?
Okay, real quick.
show's going off the rails. End this, please.
Here's the deal.
He's a pervert.
Before
That's
we
how
end
I
it,
feel
Kelly,
about it.
Once you hear how do you feel about P. Diddy, just end the show, bro. Just end
We're
it.
going to end it with
Oily.
these shotguns.
Oily.
We're going to
Okay.
get bad.
All right.
Before we
Game's
do
ready
that-
to go home.
Before we do that,
Shh, Mark.
Does this Leatherman have a
Yo, what is
shotgun
smoking?
punch?
I see smoke.
Right.
oh, not
Is that
yet.
is that something on fire? Or is that no? Seriously, look right here. Look,
smoking
there's something
dirt
on
guy.
fire right here. Fick, do
Yeah.
you see this? Right here, and something is in front of us is on fire.
Yeah.
What?
Look right
Yeah,
here.
smoke
There's
coming-
something on fire
yeah,
right here.
There's smoke coming through the vent of the fan.
It's fine, guys. If you're listening
just
at home or
point at it.
watching, don't worry, we'll be
All right,
fine.
here we go.
All right,
Here we
go
go.
ahead, Rob.
Hold on one sec. Hold on one sec.
No,
Hold on
no.
one sec. Hold on one sec. Before we shotgun this beer to end the show, I want to say two things. And it's my birthday, and Jesse said I could say anything on my birthday.
Absolutely.
No, you
No.
can only say two things.
Right, two things. Number one. Oh, he just shotgunned the beer now. Okay, hold
Go
on.
ahead, buddy.
I opened it up.
That's
All
cool.
right.
Go
It's on
ahead.
my face.
Number
We're good.
one, thank you to my beautiful wife, Danielle,
Danielle.
and my beautiful daughter, Logan,
Logan.
who they were ride or die all day today, and they put this all together, and we had an amazing day.
Who has a towel?
Quite a spread.
You know,
Thank you, Logan, for keeping my secret.
I can't wait till it gets
Um,
to beautiful
Oh,
friend Michael.
rules.
number two,
My
Goodwill,
beautiful
I
friend
got a
Mike
feeling
Beach.
your whole
we've
family's
talked
gonna
about
die.
this before, but the
Mike,
reason
stop.
I'm
I
wearing
got-
Phillies and Eagles
Into the
tonight
mic. Into the mic.
is this. The reason I'm wearing Phillies and Eagles tonight is this, and we've talked about this before. Summer is special. Could you imagine how much it would suck for summer to end? Because we're here, as you said, at the end of summer versus the middle of summer. Could you imagine how much it would suck for summer to end if the Eagles blew and the Phillies were in last place, like it would be a whole different ball game, folks. But the comfort of summer coming to an end is
With
the
comfort.
hope
Yeah.
that springs eternal this fall for these
Fall
two teams.
QB1.
Eternal.
Gosh, let them cook.
I'm letting him cook. I'm
So-
not
Get out
the way,
this
dude.
dude's got
So,
he's got the words.
Fall springs eternal, and if we were like focusing in right now on like, man, we're about to head back to reality,
No,
away from
We're
the
not.
beach,
we're not gonna.
but we're about to dive in to Showtime.
Another
To the-
fall
Another
of
fall
games.
Tailgates.
Our wives
Our
hate
squad.
Oh, Sunday. Wait, Becca's not here, right?
it.
and
I don't know where she is. She does not love it.
Okay.
A lot of Phillies games.
Oh,
a lot of
Sunday
Eagles
tailgates are
games.
tough.
We're getting
It's-
chicken skin, boys.
It's great when you're really good.
that's all
Let's
I
go.
gotta say.
Wait, am I the only one shotgunning this beer?
I think you are. Go, Rocky.
Go, Rocky.
Go,
No,
Rocky.
no. I'm not doing it without the crew.
Yeah, we don't have them, dude.
What are you talking about?
all
There's
right there
8 beers right
I
here.
know, but you got to do the whole thing. We got to go. The
Yo,
time. It's
Chuck,
the
can
end
you
of the
can you
game.
can you get those props and ready for the
My
fucking
wife
crew?
wants me to call her.
He's got the knife right there. Charles,
Do
you
I
got
need
the-
to keep
got the
pontificating on
key.
the phone?
Yeah, I think you do.
Yeah,
I
keep
don't know
going
anything else.
for like 2 more
You
minutes.
got a filibuster.
All right.
I'll just
And
fucking
we need-
down-
Yeah, you got a filibuster.
We need 3 more.
I'm
I'm
not
a-
poking anything.
I'm a
Pop open,
filibuster.
pop
I'm a
open.
filibuster.
Go.
We
Go.
don't have to worry about the Sixers.
Smack 'em up.
We need.
Smack 'em up.
Think about it. That entire worry of
He's got the knife. He's
is
got
it
the
going to
knife.
matter? Are they going to be good?
Jesse's got the knife.
You don't even have to spend mental energy on it. All right. The Flyers, intriguing.
Intriguing. Might be an overstatement.
Intriguing.
Intriguing.
The
Dude, we
Flyers
got
are
Trump guys at least to worry
intriguing.
about.
Whistling in the dark.
Okay. Very intriguing, the Philadelphia Flyers.
Did you keep your Flyers
Um,
tickets?
I did.
That's
Anybody-
he kept his Flyers
Anybody
tickets.
who wants Flyers tickets,
That makes
You
sense.
know?
Vic wants to go to
Vic,
Flyers
let's
game.
go. And the other interesting thing is SEPTA is cutting off all subway service starting at 9 p.m. How are people getting to and from the stadium?
Yeah, I'm coming to your house. I'm going to
It's
walk to your
really
house.
gonna
I got
be
no
interesting.
house. Nope.
You know,
Two
so let's,
point-
I'll
let's,
drive him
2.6
home.
miles
let's
for
not
us.
pick up the garbage. Let's not run the subways. Let's see what happens.
Do it. Go.
All right. Got
Yeah,
it.
you know,
So,
but you got a really
3
valid point there. It was hard enough to get home.
2 more. 2 more.
Vic,
Yeah,
We
you
need
know it's
4
gonna have
more.
to be
We need
after.
4 more.
Dude, somebody go get 3 dice so we can play CeeLo.
Let's go.
Yeah, come
I want
shotgun
to
a
take
beer with us.
Meech's
Come on.
ones.
We
All
need
right, ladies and
Okay.
gentlemen.
Eric, let's go.
Ladies and
Don't
gentlemen.
do it to the camera.
Come on, let's go.
Hold on. We need a
I
couple
know
more. We need a
it.
couple more.
No, it's on the camera.
Come on,
Damn
there's
it.
a couple more.
Hold on. Hold
Come
on.
on, Eric.
Charlie,
Hold
back
on.
away from the camera.
We need one.
Danielle.
Who needs one?
All right, folks.
Jess, take this.
All right, folks. Go ahead.
Jess, take the fucking.
Hold on. Set up a couple more here.
He fixed it.
I'm
Chief,
just down it.
set
Come
up
on.
her.
I don't need a hole in the side.
I don't need a hole in the side. All right. Happy birthday, Mark.
Mark,
When you crack that
Happy
button there.
birthday.
Let's go.
Go, go, go.
Good guy. Hooray for Mark. He's a real
Real good guy.
Hooray for Mark. He's a real good guy. Hooray, hooray, hooray.
You know what?
Boom.
I just found out I can actually still do a shotgun.
That was impressive. Jesse won it.
I got a little bit of
Jesse
moisture on my pants, but we're going to be fine. Ladies and
Just
gentlemen,
beat his
I don't
pants.
know what else to do but end this thing. Thanks
Yeah.
for joining us.
Dun, 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 dun,
Love you all.
I don't know what we just did,
dun, dun.
but we love you. We'll see you next week. I don't even know. Like, I
All right,
really don't know.
see you next